Hello YouTube, this is my review of the Chaos 2 Pullback toy from BBC Toys. It's definitely my Chaos 2. Let me just first talk a little bit about who the robot is in case you're unfamiliar. You know, Chaos 2 is the Series 3 and Series 4 UK champion. He did pretty well in Season 5. Lost to bigger brother, but you know, he's very formidable opponent. People just, you know, they just didn't have the time and money to update. Now, if you look at the toy itself, they pretty much nailed it, I'd say. And you got the flipper. Mine actually no longer has what used to fire the flipper, but it still has a little button here in the back. It still works. There's nothing that won't fire the flipper anymore. And you got the back panel, which I guess could have been designed a little bit better. I mean, I don't know, maybe that could be the mechanism to fire the flipper. Let's see, they got the two rear wheels, which really don't do anything. They're more of decoration, I think. I mean, they pretty much got everything you could expect. He's obviously a pullback toy. I mean, they made a whole bunch. This company made a whole bunch of pullback toys and mini bots. You can see the wheels there, barely visible though. I've decided I don't like the pullback idea. That's just me. Yeah, I find I guess more annoying than I like accuracy with these toys. I don't think I could show you, but his flipper goes right on the ground. I mean, with the flipper that they gave, his flipper was up in the air a little bit because of the tires. And after a while, the flipper breaks. This is probably the most common thing to have with this toy. I didn't like it, so I took out the springs and all that. So now he's flat on the ground. I can do whatever. It's pretty much, I'm total control of how to use the flipper. I don't think I can show it here. You know, maybe, you know. That's the main reason why that's probably the only flaw with him. I mean, what they could have done was with Dan Tom Kia, which I'll show you later. They made Dan Tom Kia's design. It's just free moving. You know, press the little tail at the back, and his flipper goes up, goes back down again. Very accurate. But here, you know, I mean, yeah, it works. It's just not as accurate to the show, so I guess it could be. It just goes up, it stays up, and after a while, like I said, it breaks, and what that means is the flipper doesn't come down all the way anymore. And speaking of the flipper, it never could flip anything. I could never get to flip any of the pullbacks or the mini bots, even if I put them up there. They just couldn't do it. So I think it could have been designed a little better. But overall, I mean, they got the logo right and everything. Got the colors. And I think Chaos 2 my original reason why Chaos 2 was my favorite is because of the colors. Then he started winning. It's like, oh wow, this is a great robot. I mean, I just rooted for him ever since. You can see there's tape in the back here just to hold this in place, I guess, to make him a little bit more competitive. This is you got all the details here. You got the motor, you got the CO2 gas canister, all the wires in there. And I could have sworn there was another motor here normally, but I guess they didn't have room or whatever. You can see it there. Finger is pretty much right there. Obviously, mine's been through a lot of battles over the years. See on the back, there's one of those little clear spike thingies missing. But, you know, they did a great job, obviously. They paid about as much attention as the people that make the BattleBots Battle Bash, that I think is Road Champs. You know, at least they didn't make the whole thing pullback. I mean, what they could have done, you can see the little wheels, these are free moving no matter what. Yeah, obviously, yeah, you're wondering, I'm missing a couple screws here in the back. There are 2 screws missing, that's okay. Didn't matter, he still works. And these are the little things that actually allow him to sort of keep him from tipping. He'd be up on his rear end if I didn't put something there, because the tires actually leveled him out on the floor. So I put those there, and it works. I mean, he can now move back and forth without any problems whatsoever. Can't show you here very well. But yeah, kudos to them for not only making my favorite robot. I think he was one of the first to be made. Actually, he was probably one of the last to be made. I don't know. I think Tom Kia was sooner. I'm glad they made him. It would have been nice if they went further and, you know, made an RC version. It would have been fun to try flipping the other guys with that. But, you know, they made him twice. Gave him a mini bot form as well. They did a great job. Hope you like this review. Thanks for watching.